So I'm going to show you some cards, and I need you to tell me if it's a plant or not, and then tell me why it's a plant or not. Okay, so first, is this a plant?
Yes.
And why is that a plant?
One, it can survive water and grows in the grass.
Okay, so a mushroom is a plant because it survives with water
Yeah.
and grows in the grass.
Yep. And it's edible.
And it's edible. Okay, is this a plant?
No.
So a telephone pole is not a plant.
It can't survive water, doesn't grow, and gives electricity.
Okay. So it doesn't grow, so a telephone pole is not a plant. Is this a plant? A fern?
Yes.
Why is a fern a plant?
It grows on a bush sometimes, and on a tree, and can survive water and doesn't make electricity.
When you said survives water, you mean like it survives with water, like it needs water?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this a plant? A pine tree?
Yes.
And why is a pine tree a plant?
It has well, actually not it has feelings because everything has feelings.
Okay. So besides it has feelings, why is it a plant?
One, it has a couple phases of growing.
Has phases of growing, okay.
And two, it needs water and oxygen to survive.
Okay. What about a walking stick? Is that a plant?
I gotta think about this one. Let's see what this does. It mean like a branch from a tree?
Do you know what a walking stick is?
No.
What do you think a walking stick is?
Oh, does it mean the bug?
Okay, so is that a plant?
No.
No? Okay, and why is it not a plant?
It can move.
It can move, okay.
Yeah, because I know it. I know why to. It's a bug.
It's a bug, so a bug is not a plant.
Yeah, it's the bug. That's
Okay.
what it meant.
What about a Venus flytrap?
Yes.
Yes, a Venus flytrap is a plant. Why is that a plant?
Also, put a ability somewhere.
Ability? Okay, what do you mean by ability?
Like ability, like put like right ability, then a dot here.
Like a colon? Ability? What is the ability?
The ability, it's a moving plant.
Moving plant. Can you tell me more?
It can grow under and moves very slowly. It's probably why it's considered a plant, because it moves very slowly.
Like a plant when it grows, you mean?
Yeah, it moves very slowly.
Okay.
Then eventually chopping it.
Okay. What about this one? Bread mold. Is that a plant?
So I know for a fact that it once was not considered a plant, but now it is considered a plant.
Okay, it was not considered a plant, but now it is. So you say yes, it's a plant. Why was it not considered a plant?
Back then.
Back then?
Because they thought because it didn't grow on grass, but it's just a special kind of plant that can grow on bread.
The special kind of plant that grows on bread. Got it.
Yeah. Almost done.
What about grass? Is grass a plant?
Yes.
And why is grass a plant?
One, it can grow on under and needs water and sunlight to start and oxygen to survive.
Okay. What about this one? A flowering plant.
Yes.
Yes. Why is a flowering plant a plant?
It literally says it in the name.
That's a good point. What about oak tree? Is oak tree a plant?
Yes, because it has different phases and can grow in the grass.
Different phases? And grows in the grass?
Yeah, I mean like it has different phases.
Like the different seasons, you mean?
No, it has like the oak tree has like different phases of growing, like
Oh, okay.
like sapling, small tree, and just tree.
Oh, okay. That's a very good observation. What about bush?
Bush. Yes, because two reasons. It supports life for plants and can grow on the grass.
Okay. And what about seeds? Are seeds a plant?
This one's difficult. In 2009, it was no longer considered a plant, so no.
No, it's not a plant.
Yeah, in 2009, it was no longer considered.
Why do you say that? What happened in 2009 that made it not considered a plant?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Okay. All right, now I have a different set of questions for you. You did very good on that one. Now we're going to talk about what plants need to grow. Okay? So tell me, and then tell me why. So what about plant food? Do plants need that to grow?
Yes,
Yes, and why?
because it's literally food for plants.
So, because it literally says food for plants. That's
Yeah.
a good reasoning. What about a bee? Does a bee need, or does a plant need a bee to grow?
Yes,
Yes. Why does a plant need a bee to grow?
because it can take out its old pollen so the flower can grow new pollen.
So it takes out the old pollen and puts in new pollen?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about a box of cereal? Does a plant need a box of cereal to grow?
No.
No. Why not?
Because plants don't devour cereal like humans.
That's a good reason. What about a worm? Does a plant need a worm to grow?
Surprisingly, it does.
It does. Tell me more.
So as the worm digs up the soil is actually putting water below, then renewing it, then the wet soil will put it back in the plant.
So it renews the soil?
Yeah, the water.
The water renews the soil. And the worm makes it easier for the water?
Yeah.
Got it. What about air? Does a plant need air to grow?
Yes. Because air has oxygen.
Good answer.
And of course
So
they
then,
put
what about oxygen?
yes, because it's in the air. What? That is so weird.
You didn't even know that was coming?
Yeah, I didn't even know.
What about carbon dioxide?
Yes.
And why does it need carbon dioxide?
I actually don't know, but from Snoopy in Space, I just learned that plants still, even in space, plants still need carbon dioxide.
Oh, okay. So plants can survive in space because there's carbon dioxide?
Yeah.
Okay. What about a light bulb?
No. Oh wait, yes. Because it transmits light.
It transmits light?
Yeah.
Okay. So Yes, it transmits light. That's a good reason.
Okay.
What about the sun?
Yes, it transmits light.
Okay, what about potting soil? Do plants need potting soil to grow?
Yes, because grass can't grow without soil.
What about other plants? Can other plants grow without soil?
Some of them.
So do plants need potting soil to grow, or is it useful? Tell me more.
It's useful, but not all plants need it.
Okay.
So like, put like a little half check, half X.
Half check, half X?
Yeah,
Because sometimes yes, sometimes no.
yeah.
Can you think of a plant that doesn't need soil?
Our resurrection plant.
Oh, that's a good one. What about a sandwich? Does a plant need a sandwich to grow?
No, it doesn't even have water.
What about water?
Yes,
And why does a plant need water to
it
grow?
has oxygen and hydrogen in its molecules.
It has oxygen and hydrogen in its molecules,
Yeah,
so that's why it needs it?
yeah.
Okay. That's all that we needed. Thank you so much for answering.